We are live. Welcome everyone to a new episode of Qatartainment.
No, we're not live.
Yes, we are live.
No, we are live, but we're not live.
We are. Yes, we are. Yeah. Like, do you forget every time?
I mean, we. Never mind.
No, anyways, I'm your main host, Gagma. And Abdurrahman is busy doing his technical difficulties things. Meanwhile,
We're there now.
we told you we were there. But
Okay,
whatever.
that was a bit fast, but all right.
But I mean, who
I
cares
didn't
about
even share the
Abdurrahman?
link.
No one even cares, man. We have a special guest today.
All right.
Michael, I cannot pronounce your last name, so I'll let you do the honor. Sorry.
Hi guys, I'm Michael Ifeanyi.
Ifaye.
So that's
okay.
in Nigerian.
Okay, I thought it was like an L Ifaye.
Mm-mm.
Okay, all right. That's cool. That's cool. And he's from Builders Tribe. It's a lovely community with encouraging, welcoming community for startups and just tech geeks. They can come around, and we honored to invite Mr. Michael to the episode to speak about it, know how it's done. We just talk about tech stuff in Qatar, what to do, like what hopefully we can do.
Mhm.
Yeah. So yeah, introduce us. Let us know.
Yes, so like I said, or like you just mentioned, first of all, thank you so much guys for bringing me on the podcast.
You're quite
It is
welcome.
very exciting to be here. I was looking at the last episode. Oh, there's so much energy
Oh, you
from
have
the
no
guest.
idea.
I'm like,
Oh, it's coming
okay.
more. The energy is coming more. So
I
just
have
yeah.
to find a way to match. this
Especially when we
energy.
have new guests, we
Mhm.
like to take it just a little bit slow, you know,
Yeah.
just to make sure the guests catch up with us.
Okay, that's cool.
'Cause
So
it
I
gets
have
through
to
it.
do my best today to catch up
Mhm.
with this
Oh, you're doing
energy.
very
No
well,
worries.
trust
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
Yes. So so we're Builders Tribe, all right, and what we do is community. So we're tech community here in Qatar. One thing we've noticed is that what led us to start Builders Tribe,
Mm-hmm.
we're actually like inspired by web summits, right? So we noticed that during the day people were excited about web summits, but at night summits, that's where the energy came. You know, everybody always loved to go to the night summit because that's where the party is at. People are hanging out,
Mhm.
people are connecting more.
Yeah.
Like, okay, there's something here, right? Okay, what if we make, because tech is supposed to be exciting, right? When you're building stuff, it's stressful already. You need to be able to meet people, have fun, have conversations. You're like, okay, let's bring the fun to tech here in Qatar. So we started our community. We're encouraging young people like us to build stuff. For young people who are building stuff to come out more and talk about what they're building, collaborate with people. And yeah, that's mostly what we're.
That is cool. That is very
Fantastic.
nice to
I
hear.
have to say, the fact that you can actually do this is actually helping people who are still starting up to actually get the proper startup going. It's always a problem here in Qatar in terms of actually getting a proper startup up and running. You know, it's not just about getting, like, let's say you amass the capital,
Mm-hmm.
but where are you going to put it?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to put the capital, we're going to spend it. It's I mean, you market whatever it is on your venture, your tech, your startups, your everything, but where are you going to take it? Are you going to take it to a certain company? How do you connect with them?
Mm-hmm.
Is
Or
that-
even finding the people to begin with, to like get
Exactly.
people to go to like a web summit to
Yeah.
begin with and get to stay in the night summit and like even encouraging people to meet at, you know, especially Builders Tribe as
Well,
well.
of course. And quite frankly, your events, they're very tech related in terms of you're organizing them, right? Correct?
Yes. So the thing about what we're doing is that, first of all, whenever you're building stuff, there's one thing you'd come to realize. You realize that building stuff is a very lonely journey.
Oh yeah.
Whenever anybody sets out to say, okay, you know what, I have an idea and I want to build it out, that's when you realize that your friends and family sometimes, they are not exactly your biggest fans. They just said they are your biggest fans, but
Oh,
when
yeah.
it's time to support you, really, they're nowhere to be found.
Oh, don't we know?
We're
Don't
not
we know
strangers
it?
to this. Wait,
You know, as
Rahman, right? We're not strangers to
because
this.
you're
I-
building stuff.
I cannot confirm nor deny that
Yeah,
statement.
we're not strangers to this at all,
Exactly.
you know?
So what we do at Builders Tribe is once you start building or you have an idea, you know, it can get lonely. So just come to the community, meet people who are like you, who are building stuff.
Yeah.
So very recently we had something exciting happen. So someone started building out an idea, a very beautiful idea we'll get to hear about soon. And so the name of the startup is called Tatami, right? And then he's a part of the community, and then he started building out. And then there's an older person in the community who has like great experience in real estate. and he was able in a community like, okay, if you're building this tatami, which is like a property tech company, I have a lot of experience in properties, I can advise you. And then they're doing business together now, So
Tatami reminds me of tatami bed.
Yeah, it's or the tatami floor.
like the Japanese.
I know.
Yeah, that reminds me.
yeah, that's exactly what it means.
Wait, could you
Tatami.
tell us like more about tatami? Like, what is it about?
Okay.
If you know, yeah.
Because I think we got confused a bit. We know it's a floor. It's a
floor mat.
Yeah, it's
Japanese
a floor mat.
floor mat.
It's
I used to
bed.
sleep on a tatami.
Oh man, those are the most comfortable sleeps I've ever had on tatami beds. To be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I know this is off topic, but
Yeah.
back during the pandemic times when I used to live alone in the UK, so I was really obsessed with having like a full-on office setup. I had like a monitor, laptop, like all this tech gadget stuff that I needed. Like, so I physically removed the bed that came with the apartment,
And turned
And
into
I-
a tatami bed.
and I got myself a futon.
Okay.
A futon. So I mean, it's kind of
Yeah, works that way.
Yeah, so like I had it in my room. So my office was here, and the tatami bed was here, and I was just sleeping on it. I slept for like a year until I moved out.
You literally,
was
so
really-
you literally turned your room into a Japanese-like room.
Kind of. Yeah.
Wow.
yeah.
Interesting.
Because I just wanted an office so bad. But hey, that's what tech geeks are for, right? That's what geeks want to do, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So sleeping on the floor comes with is a part of the package.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it can inspire ideas.
Yeah.
It does.
Okay. Yeah, it does. Of
I
course.
just. Huh. I slept on
Well,
the
it
floor.
grounds you,
You know,
It
starting
does.
from a
It's
from a
good for the back, too.
garage, from a majlis.
It just have like a
You
nice
know?
bit of fun. Yeah.
From a majlis, you're
Mhm.
starting out. You don't have a full studio, but you're converting. Whatever. Great ideas start like that.
That's good. Yeah.
Speaking of mentalist,
Yeah.
I wanna-
Speaking of, these are good ideas. We never had that or any of this, to be honest. So yeah.
I mean, we are recording in a majlis.
Oh, yeah.
we
Exactly.
are.
Yeah.
We're
mean-
starting in a majlis, just like how
Yes.
startups started in the garage. We're starting in the
Sleeping on the
majlis.
floor.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Figuring out your
And, like,
stuff from here.
I wanted to go back to this. So I saw in your social media presence where you guys made an event in Court of Cards, which is owned by Majlis Kebab
Yes.
owner.
Yeah.
And it's really nice to see like these events are in real life events where not only they can communicate digitally online, they can also just like hang out, play, just have fun, build connections. This is really nice. Like, this is what I like, really.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I want the most. This is what Qatartainment is, and
Yeah.
this is what I want communities to do the most. It's when they can just collaborate, work together. They can keep the money aside, or like maybe like you
it's
can put
more-
money, but but the most important thing is collaboration.
It's more about passion than profit. That's how Qatartainment got started. It's about giving tech people or geeks in general a voice. It's a
Yeah.
platform where we can actually discuss our ideas, collaborate, and actually just get social and stuff like that.
Yeah, so it's actually so speaking of the event that happened at Court of Cards, so when we first started out, we asked ourselves, okay, we need to have a hangout, but guess what? Everybody is doing a panel setup. Let's sit around tables and let's talk about ideas and how to build stuff. No, look, it gets boring sometimes, right? And you want to be in that place where, look, great things happen when we have conversations.
That is the last thing I want to hear if I want to go to play board games.
No. So
What-
you never know
Cool
what you're going
startup.
to- Mhm.
Don't. I'm playing Monopoly.
All right.
Don't play with me. That's what we're playing right now. Don't tell me about.
You want to stay in the zone.
Mhm.
You want to
No, like as what he's saying. So like, if you're going on a place, an event where you're playing games, but you're deviating it to make it to talk about your startup.
of course.
No, have fun.
Not
Like,
exactly.
you know?
Not exactly. So let me explain.
Yeah.
Now, if you go to events where like so they say, okay, we're having an event, let's come and sit down and listen to people talk. So one thing happens in events like that. After everybody is done talking, people want to go talk to people who are just leaving the stage, or people are trying to connect with as much people as they can connect with. And these connections are not exactly genuine. But if we sit on this table and we play cards, talk about movies, talk about cool stuff,
Yeah.
like have fun,
Just being
I-
yourself, yeah.
I
Good.
bet you remember my name.
Good ideas would then pop out.
Exactly.
Mhm.
You know, when your mind is free. You know, imagine if you're actually in a board meeting.
Yeah.
A board meeting. You think you get a good idea? You would actually be fall asleep.
Yeah.
You know, that's what people don't understand these days. And the problem is they still use that old-fashioned way of thinking that meetings have to be done in a boardroom. They have to be done in an office. Your office is the office. You can't do a proper meeting in online or anything like that. I mean, sure, face-to-face interaction is good, but I'll tell you this: people can actually have a great idea just like that by literally either playing a video game or a board game or
By existing.
by existing.
Just existing.
Yeah.
Like the mere presence of just you being present in life and just seeing life around you, like talking to people, or within your context of like being in a community, like who knows, something might spark up.
Exactly.
You find an idea and you want to just combine an idea together. It reminds me of a book made by a composer named Rick Rubin. He's like legendary composers who composed for the Beatles, Nirvana, bunch of like the most popular artists like so far in the music industry. And he says that like ideas travel in spirits, like travel around our mere existence, our mere universe, where it's like having to, if you want to just sit somewhere, sure, you'll get ideas, but it's not as much as when you go outside. Or you just live, where you just try, see, hear from people. Like, don't discredit ideas and make ideas. Say it basically.
Exactly. So one thing we noticed from our last event, which happened in Court of Cards, was that the connections was a lot more genuine because people were connecting over the fun activity they were having. Some people even say stuff like, "Look, they haven't played in years." You know, some older people were like, "Oh, I haven't played in years."
What did you play?
So it was like a Court of Cards. So we did like the board game, so different games.
What board game did you play?
So Court of Cards has like a lot of games.
Oh,
so most people were introduced to like new games. I was seeing most games for the first time. It was interesting. There was that one about colors. There's a lot of exciting games. And people just had fun. It was great, genuine connection. And if you see someone who you played games with, won them or they won you, next time, amazing connection. It was a lot more genuine.
Let's hear some of the comments here. Wow. Ice-T Gaming said he once had a meeting in a shawarma place.
In a shawarma place.
In a shawarma place.
That's crazy.
Wow, Khaled. Dude, you are wow.
The ideas must have been immaculate.
Oh yeah.
Full of tomat tahiniya.
Oh, don't run the tahiniya. That gives me heartburn already.
Yeah.
I mean, I literally tell them not to put tahiniya in shawarma.
Why? Do you hate tahiniya?
Yeah, it's just too heavy for me.
What's the name?
What is that? What is it exactly?
Tahini?
Yeah, tahiniya.
Yeah, tahini, yeah.
Yeah, what is it? Like it's kind of a sauce that they put.
Doesn't
in
matter, but it
shawarma.
tastes good, man. I don't know.
I mean, sure, it tastes
I don't even know. Don't know, don't care. It tastes good.
I mean, sure.
Literally.
Oh yeah, but the thing is, think of it this way. I mean, what other places that are non-conventional meeting places you can take people to?
Well, you have. Well, I mean, at least from my space that I know, they mostly either gather in majlis, restaurants, or cafes, which is number one. Two. I mean, what would be an unconventional?
A
I
park.
mean,
Park.
No,
Some people, I believe, once
I
before.
wouldn't call
some
that
of these,
unconventional.
some of these
Cinema, that could be unconventional space to be in.
Yeah, but you concentrate on the movie instead of the having a meeting with the guy.
Like I said, like,
person.
it's an unconventional space,
All right.
you know?
I
So
think cafes like Court of Cards, making it interesting for people. to
yeah,
visit.
I mean, I think we've had our meetings there like once or twice in Court of Cards.
Once when it was when it had its opening party.
Yeah, we were
Yeah,
actually
we had our
invited
meeting
there,
there, yeah.
to Court of Cards, and
Yeah.
Abdurrahman Ahmed is like a good friend of ours, honestly. So tell us, the first time you went to Web Summit is when your community Builders Tribe was inspired to how should I say, to actually build build this tribe.
Yes.
I can't believe how many words build I've been using. but you get my point, right?
Yes, I do.
So that's what inspired you guys to make it.
Yes. So like I said,
Are you still building connections, looking for more companies to actually connect with and to properly guide you through the right path of getting Starbucks going?
So when Builders Tribe came, it was a very big catalyst to the ecosystem, the tech ecosystem. Qatar itself at the Web Summit announced a 1 billion real fund, to the startup ecosystem to fund startups. If you have great ideas, wherever you have your from, just come build in Qatar.
Yeah.
Right. But as soon as the Web Summit left, there was a little bit of the whole ecosystem seemed to slow down. But that's not the case. A lot of people are building stuff. A lot of great initiatives like QDB. They're doing they're inspiring startups to start stuff. Exciting. But something happens after these guys encourage people to come and build in the ecosystem and they're building. It gets a little boring. And not everybody has a very big company to bring in talent from outside, but there are talent here. There are young people who are coding, who are developing, people who have marketing skills, people who have creative skills, who are just coming out of school.
But they don't know where to go.
They don't know where to go. They don't know where to meet these people who are building things because everybody seems to want to close their doors to everybody who knows an exclusive community.
That's kind of sad.
You guys would do
honestly.
well in Geekin.
Exactly. So wherever it is,
I have this.
No, it's in.
I was doing some cyber stalking. Pardon me. Okay, I had to,
Stalker. Okay.
what I had to get to know our guest. I couldn't ask him directly, and I saw one of your pictures. You were holding a lightsaber.
Okay.
Can we get a lightsaber here, please?
Oh my God, here we go.
What? I was
again.
asked to do this.
Okay.
Like, you have to promote your Saber Club right in the middle of the podcast, right? Thank you.
Pull it out.
Here you go. Here's your lightsaber.
Not me. It's for him. It's
Okay.
for our
You
guest.
can give it a go.
What
Yeah.
am I using?
So yeah.
All right,
so
so just
basically, you
hold-
can just
hold-
press this
press
button.
Just tap
Okay.
it now.
Okay. Interesting.
Oh yeah. So I saw that you were hold on. Let me. Oh, now it's okay. So I saw you were holding one of these while you were in Geekdom last time in February.
Yeah.
Right. How did it feel compared to this?
I think this seems to be like a more quality,
Oh yeah, it is
more
more
quality saber.
Oh yeah.
Cost of living's life savings, man.
Not my life savings. This is one of my savings.
One of your savings, huh?
Oh yeah, one of my savings. But yeah, that's the point. So I thought it's in order for us to understand what kind of geek you are, and I saw this and I was like, okay, we have to get him on.
That's cool.
But he told me you're not a Star Wars fan, so but believe it or not, me and Leo, tech guy, there he is. All right, so we actually have a Star Wars combat academy going. We actually, including Ramiz, yes, you're in it. I know.
What does that look like?
We actually fight each other using these sabers.
Okay.
Now it may not look like it, but it's made from carbon polymer.
Oh, so it's strong.
Yeah, it's strong. It can take hits.
It can bruise
It can bruise.
Oh, wow.
if you hit hard enough.
If you don't have the proper equipment, and you have the proper equipment, so you wear a fencing helmet and kind of armor and everything, so it actually is able to protect you, and you're able to fight with a saber. So if you're interested, we practice every Friday.
Definitely, I'll come. I'll have to come give it a try.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, like you can't win in a gunfight, but you can win in a saber fight if you're good enough.
That's a low blow right there. Every one of them is giving me low blows because I don't like guns. Alright?
Yeah, I remember now.
my God, I can't believe I
Okay,
did this.
now you remind me.
No.
So why
You
does
can't.
he
See,
like guns?
it's a you problem, man. You said
Oh
it.
boy. All right. So
He hates
those,
guns for some reason. So I don't know why.
they are the non-honorable path. That's what I believe. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Shut up. I'm the one who believes in the way of the warrior. Basically, I studied the way of I studied kendo, which is Japanese swordsmanship. It's close to the way of the samurai, and I believe in that philosophy. That's why I don't like guns, man. Yes, I know it's a little hypocritical considering I like Gundam and I play Metal Gear Solid and I play Warframe, but that's different.
You played Warframe?
Yeah, I play Warframe. Play PlayStation.
So he did play an FPS game.
No. It was not FPS. It was third person.
Still, had a gun. You tried a
Laser,
gun.
laser guns. Laser
the
guns.
same thing.
Not real
Don't
bullets.
twist it. Don't
Alien
twist it.
guns. Alien guns.
Do you like guns?
Cool, man.
When last did you go to like gun ranges?
Yeah, yeah. It's really fun. Yeah, like I went to in Thailand, like gun ranges.
There's
You know,
one here
a
in
lot of my
Qatar?
family's here.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
There is. Yeah, a lot of them actually.
Where
But
was
they're like they're quite expensive though. But like, anyways, like a lot of my family members are in the military as well. So like, yeah, like I got some experience in guns. Yeah, yeah.
So I think I played around with guns. I shot a Glock before. That's cool.
Yeah.
But nothing prepared me for the recoil.
Oh yes. Even the loud, like how loud it is,
Yeah.
it can be just.
Nothing
I
prepares you
once
for
tried
that
it. I
recoil.
once tried to go into the gun range. My shoulder kept hurting me the
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
Oh yeah, because they use actual rifles, and that recoil is
Yeah.
just bad.
And
for
also
you.
they train their bodies to, you know, like be able to keep shooting while, you know,
You-
not having any fatigue.
exactly. What people don't understand, you actually have to have a proper stance to keep your feet planted while you're shooting that rifle.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It started. it started when they started training with muskets, because they had a different kind of recoil. It was a harder recoil because they were using gunpowder.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, but it's like scattered gum.
exactly.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
So you think the interesting thing about guns I got to, so you know how like in movies people just shoot guns with one hand, like
Yeah.
like you're not going to after shooting out, like you can't even hit anything. So I had the correct stance and I couldn't hit anything for the first couple of bullets I shot.
Unless you're that Turkish from the Olympics.
You know,
Then, yeah, you can do
like
that.
you know, for that guy, everybody knows or everybody keeps saying, you know, he just came. He had to come second, so it doesn't reveal himself.
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk a little about the Web Summit. Did you believe it was successful this year in Qatar?
Yes. So the Web Summit, I think the Web Summit was a success
Mm-hmm.
because it's like it brought live and attention to the ecosystem here in Qatar.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the things that happened was that QFC was able to announce that startups can come into the ecosystem now. Look, if you're building from wherever you are, come register for free.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and a couple of startups came in. I have a couple of friends who are currently in the country now building, who saw like came in. It's the first time in Qatar, and like, okay, just come register your company if you're anywhere, come incorporate, and it's actually successful. 2025.
Do you believe that eco-friendly cars, such as electric cars and so on, or hybrids in general, they have a future here in Qatar, which is a petrol-dependent country?
Mhm.
I mean, right now, like,
I mean, we do see electric chargers for Tesla cars and electric cars
but
more and
also
more. But
now we're seeing more demand for high fuel efficient cars. Because
so,
that's what like
so they can store more but consume less.
yes,
Oh,
basically.
okay.
Yeah. So like for example, I have like a Chinese car,
Uh-huh.
and so like it can go for a range of like 620 kilometers,
Yeah.
but I can only pay like 100 reals for a full tank.
That's
Whereas you know, like a Land Cruiser or Lexus or a Nissan or any of these, and you have to pay like 230, 250 a week, and they can just run out easily. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So yeah, like
But
that's the problem, because the problem is the car manufacturers you have here
Mhm.
are not focusing on fuel efficiency.
Mhm.
They're focusing on too much on power,
More performance.
because
As-
more
as well-
people
as well as
nowadays
looks.
are less inclined to go, you know, the desert or
As well
go
as-
through off-road.
as well as looks. Yeah, that's the biggest problem these days, is that as you said, they go off road. It's like the moment they get the car, they always go off road. That literally like destroys it. A few days ago, a friend of mine sent me a video of the new Jator car. You know what happened to it once it got to an accident? Completely destroyed. Like like the entire front like was squished completely. The bumper, the front window, the ceiling.
But also, like, how severe are we talking? Like, how severe was the accident?
Well, let's say everyone in the front and the back would have died. That's how severe it was.
Okay.
It was a straight on. It was a
airbag
straight on
was, like,
collision.
open or
No
something?
airbags.
Oh, there is.
No. I mean, there are airbags, but they didn't
They
open.
didn't deploy.
They didn't deploy.
Oh,
But in
I
that,
can't say
but
much.
that kind of
That sucks.
yeah, but that kind of collision, I've seen it. I've seen what was the cost. Like it's like the entire car was completely squished to get squished entirely. The front window was front window was going into the seats. The ceiling going down. I'm talking complete destruction. Hence, why the people as you said, car manufacturers are concerned more about the more about safety as well and more about looks.
It's the opposite, actually.
Go ahead.
The safety is more enhanced or more better than ever.
But
But there is a reason why cars nowadays are getting hit more. It's actually for aerodynamic and safety.
right.
Well, if you, let's say you had like a classic car, you know, those
Mm.
sturdy metals that are like,
Yeah.
they can actually hurt the passenger and the people in the car more than the person who was in the accident.
Well, of course.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, and also like nowadays, like the insurance and this, like they can recoup for that. So they're good to go.
Mm-hmm.
Even now with like new, like
Mhm.
5-6 year warranties as well. So yeah, good to go.
But you believe that most of these Chinese cars can they be repaired? Because they have to have like genuine ish.
The recent
parts.
problem that Chinese manufacturers are facing here
Yeah.
is that they don't have enough capacity to service cars. Right now, I'm talking.
But then again,
But in the future,
Mhm.
there
So
will be here.
By when I said genuine, it's because companies like Toyota, Nissan, on those or once you get their insurance going, you have to take them to the service.
Mhm.
And let's say you needed a new car door,
Mhm.
they actually had to replace the entire door. All right, they had to replace the sticker,
Mhm.
but they had to make sure it's the same pattern.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they give you a new, a different kind of pattern, and it would not match.
Mhm.
Which would, let's say, if you want to sell the car,
Mhm.
would actually decrease in value.
Yeah.
Because the new owner will know that this car has been in an accident or so, and even if you disclose it, it will actually lower the value of the car.
So I think I noticed. So
Mhm.
it was something I saw online, and
Yeah.
I think it was Elon Musk talking about what makes a car company valuable,
Yes.
and it was like he had to learn it early on in his while he was building Tesla. What makes a car company valuable? It's not the amount of cars; it's how much parts you can resell.
That's true.
So Tesla has been in the market for a while, so now they can recall cars or fix stuff, or you can come back to them because you want to change your batteries and stuff. So most of these Chinese companies are new to the market. If you get a Jetor T2,
Mhm.
maybe everybody's getting one now, but if something happens to that car, you have to order ship like a new part. Nobody would have that part anywhere. No.
You don't
Same
think
with like
so?
newer
You're saying
cars.
they
Yeah,
don't
it
have
takes
parts.
time.
So,
Takes
so they
time.
wouldn't have them in stock. They don't have them like in the garage or something like that.
Well,
it's not like a
because
Toyota.
G-Tour doesn't have, a solid chain of supply right now.
They're still figuring that out. It's still new.
Yeah.
So most people, so
Like right now, they're like selling like 900 cars a day.
Damn.
Still.
900, yeah, like they're
Crazy.
that's
Cool.
that's even Jitoa because I think that
Where are we talking? Sorry, where are we talking? Like 900 cars a day?
900 G-Tour cars a day.
Where is that? Like in around the world or
Here.
in Qatar?
Here alone.
Damn. It's like that's like how they sell iPhones. Like they sell iPhones every 7
iPhones could
seconds.
not catch up with G-Tour right now. Let me tell you something.
Really?
Like-
Because I keep hearing they sell like what is it called? An iPhone every 7 seconds or every 4 seconds.
Oh, well, that's like worldwide, but I'm talking about in
Oh.
Qatar. Like the demand is
Oh,
like
right.
really,
Oh,
really
yeah.
high. Yeah.
I think it's also because of like the tour packages that they have. Jitoa T2 looks cool, competing with the Land Rover. So in terms of cost, not as
Yeah,
the
they're
engine is not as
panicking
powerful,
right now.
but
So we
it
have
has the look.
But let me
So-
tell you something.
Sorry, we have a comment that's related to what we're saying. So 10,000 cars, I'm guessing, were delivered at the port, and they were booked instantly.
Interesting.
10,000 cars, really?
Yes.
Okay, that's interesting. I can't believe that. It's kind of like reminds me of like a couple of
Let me
years
tell
ago.
you something. Let me
Yeah.
give you a perspective.
Please.
let's say Michael want to get,
Yeah.
he just got a job, got a solid paycheck. He want to get a car.
You want to get a car?
He's tired of his family's car, so he want to get himself one.
Okay.
What do you want? What are the options he has? Either A, spend 200,000 reals on a Toyota and get on loan,
Mm-hmm.
or B, go get a G-Tour X70 for 70,000 reals or 90,000 reals, and not having to be on loan. And even if you went on loan, the interest rates will be way cheaper and way more comfortable for him. He can easily manage it in a year and a half. And then when he gets the G-Tour,
Mhm.
he will have enough time to have a savings, build his money, and then get a car within 5 or 6 years until the warranty finishes.
Not to mention if the payments are high, the interest will be lower. So
So yeah, like that's the problem with these car manufacturers.
yeah.
They're low fuel efficiency, way too powerful for like many people that are not gonna able to utilize it fully. Too expensive. You'll have to be on a loan, and it's just you're gonna regret it.
I know.
And the technology is not even going up. But G-Tour, it just counteracts all of them.
Yeah, it has like amazing technologies and stuff. It's
I
really
mean,
exciting.
I've seen the Defender. To be honest, it had good technology. Cameras all around, panoramic, 3D, all that, as well as what was it? A different kind of OS than
Okay.
you see with the G Tour. I didn't see the G Tour in particular. I've seen the Tesla OS, and quite frankly, there's a lot of customization in it. It's like you're ordering a phone. To be honest, it's like I don't know how they do it.
Did you know you can play Xbox games on Tesla?
I have not known that. And-
Yeah, we
and
got
You
this
actually
massive screen.
can.
considering that there's a new PlayStation card, have you heard of it?
No.
No.
Oh yeah, there is a PlayStation card called what was it called? It's Alpha
I don't know.
Athlete.
Interesting.
But yes, there Sony did develop is now 100%.
Concepts?
No, not a concept, an actual working PlayStation card
Oh wow.
where you can actually play a PlayStation
I did
on it.
saw a modification where people have added a full-on PlayStation 5 in the car and then play like. Hey, I saw this, but I want to go back to Tesla, where basically they collaborate with Microsoft to like, Xbox game book control. Like,
Interesting.
Enough about cars. Let's talk about Builders Tribe again,
Okay,
right?
alright.
Yeah. So, what did I want to say? So, like, from how long? Could you tell us again how long have you guys been building? Like, how it started? How long has it been? Like, what are like future projects you guys are planning?
So for Builder's Tribe, so we've been doing Builder's Tribe now for 3 months. We just started.
Oh wow, you guys are really new.
Yeah, very new. But so currently some of the milestones we hit, we have about 50 plus people in our community. So it's like an exclusive WhatsApp community where like conversations, engagement happens, and we're doing pretty well across our social. People are looking at what we're doing. We try as much as we can to stay on the creative side, do more exciting content, get people drawn in. And for what's next for us, we have an upcoming event on the 26th of October.
Yeah.
So that's called Builders Tribe Playfest. So the goal for the Playfest is, look, building anything can be tough sometimes. It can be boring, but come talk to other fellow builders, people who are building exciting stuff, creative people, professionals, engineers, people who do tech, code, front end, back end engineering, whatever it is you do in tech. Just come meet other people who are doing stuff. Find collaborations and all. So that's what the 26th event is about.
Sorry. So have you attracted any kind of influencers or anything like that so that they can help you build this tribe?
Okay, so one thing about something else we also have to give credits to about the Qatar ecosystem is that there's actually support. Once you start doing stuff, most people look at you and like, okay, what you're doing is exciting. Okay, let me come be a part of it. Let me see what you guys are doing. They come around, they start asking questions. Oh, okay, how can I help? It's exciting to see.
Kind of like the diplomatic no, or I think we know that. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but then again,
they'll tell you an answer just to how should I say this, in the most polite way, to get you to shut up. Sorry.
I would disagree. Like, I think like a lot of the communities here like are very kind of curious. Where
That's
like
the word,
yeah,
curious.
curiosity. Like people
Curiosity
are
is
curious,
a good
yeah.
word, but to be honest, not a lot of them are always interested. That's the main problem. How to catch their interest is the biggest challenge. Oh, yeah.
So the interesting thing about Builder Sharp is we sort of like actually have been lucky. You know, when we talk to most ecosystem enablers who have been here for a while, you know, most of them are like, okay, interesting. What are you guys about? Let me find out more. You know, for our first event, we were lucky enough to have like a few people come around for our event. There's Steve Mackey, a few guys who are doing, a few investors, VC guys. They came in, they had conversations with people. You know, workstations like Workington, you know, they have like an amazing community. They're always ready and willing to support like people who are doing stuff. So it's actually like really great. We actually have been lucky.
I mean, yeah, startups might not be my sort of forte or like tech startups, but I always would love an excuse to hang out. You know, I would always love an excuse.
You are welcome.
Speaking of which, so we got a comment here related to the event. Will this event have companies present at the location so the people with the ideas can approach them?
Yes. So currently, like I said, we
Your
have
your next meetup is at Court of Cards, right?
Yeah, no. So our next meetup is at Workington Alpha Dance Center.
Oh, Alpha Dance Center.
So
Okay.
Alpha Dance Center is around Montreal,
All right.
somewhere around there. So currently, we have about 8 to 10 startups in our community already. People who are building things. You know, there are a lot of ecosystem players as well who come around. So we have people who are doing exciting stuff. So our event, you meet people who are building stuff. If you have ideas, you're literally playing PS5 with that person.
Yeah.
You can be like, hey, I have an idea on what you're doing. You know, it's a great place to have conversations and meet new people.
So yeah, like it's just a venue for you guys just to meet up.
Yeah.
You might not attract a company or two, but you're attracting people, you know?
Yes.
You're
get an
attracting
idea going-
like-minded, passionate people who
Exactly.
just,
You get an idea going. Someone might actually have an idea to help your idea.
Yeah.
Think tanks and brainstorming are the best way to actually get stuff off the table. You know.
yeah, like just, you know, just getting the message across. That's more very important.
Yeah.
as well.
No, yeah.
More important than, you know, approaching a company, approaching investors, and then doing the
Going all
boring stuff where you
going
just
all
like
formal on them.
Having them
having
bounce you from their
shareholders.
office.
Huh?
Can
Yeah.
bounce you from their office. Like,
Oh.
You know,
Don't
like
tell me
yeah,
about
these
it.
stuff are very boring, exhausting, you know?
Oh,
So
yeah.
like having something like these are refreshing. Very important.
So that's the goal, like I said. So 26 is about like having fun. It's literally going to be like a tech party, literally, you know. So we're bringing people who like to play games and people who are tech enthusiasts. You have an idea, you want to build something, you don't know how to go about it. You have talent, ideas, you want to work with people who are building stuff.
That's
As a
good.
creative person, the hangout is for you. It's on the 26th of October, 3 p.m. to 6 p.m., 4 p.m. A lot. PS5, board games, virtual reality games as a DJ, like DIY paint and sip. So it's just like a really cool, cozy, creative environment.
That's nice.
That is
Yes.
cool. That is cool.
All right, so we'll talk more about this after we're back from a 5-minute break. So we'll see you all in a bit.
See you guys a bit. guys got your refreshings, relaxed, and we're back again.
We're hoping you're enjoying our podcast so far. And we're actually having a good time.
Yeah,
Are
I
we?
hope you guys are enjoying our guest, Michael from Builders Tribe.
You're giving us a lot of information, honestly. The Builders Tribe is doing amazing work, honestly. I mean, though your guys are pretty new, the fact that you're doing this is quite an inspiration, honestly.
The algorithm is in their favor.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So I think one thing for us that's sort of like inspiring us, or sort of like part of our vision, is that Qatar has a 2030 vision. You know, to make sure like the country is self-sustaining technologically.
Yes.
You know, by 2030. So like building towards a dream as well. So we want to be that community that supports people who have ideas, young people who are trying to get their career started. Want to be that community that contributes to that 2030 vision.
So tell us, I want to know, how did you discover?
Okay.
So like, how did you discover it? Why did you join it and believe in it?
How was
So,
it
yeah,
founded? Actually,
Like, yeah.
are you actually one of the founders? Considering that it's been like 3 months.
Yes.
Okay.
So 3 months. So yes, part of the co-founders. So it's we're two. So I have a co-founder. Her name is Ajiri. Ajiri Omafukbe.
So she commented just a while back, actually.
Yes, so
but,
she has a
hi.
background. Hi, Ajiri. So she has a background in tech as well. So, you know, we came all the way from Nigeria, you know, and then we've actually worked in tech for 6-7 years now.
Amazing.
Yes, and when we came into the ecosystem, we discovered, so we stayed, it was a few months, and then Web Summit happened. We attended Web Summit. Web Summit was exciting. But after that whole ecosystem and excitement, it sort of like died down. And we knew we were smart and we were creative. We're building, we're amazing people. And we had met some other amazing people, but nobody seemed to know where all the other amazing people were. And it's not because they were not there.
Yeah, you said that a couple of times. Can you explain that to me? Like, and by terms of when you met amazing people at the summit, but you did not know where they were or where they came from or something like that. How exactly?
Okay, so for instance, one thing the Web Summit did was that Web Summit brought together everybody in the country who is building in tech.
Exactly.
So you could see, you go to a booth, you talk to someone. Oh yes, I live in Qatar. I'm building this stuff. Oh, interesting. I have never heard about your product before. You know, I don't even know you guys are building stuff like this. You know, I just met you today, and then we're talking about the amazing product you're building. You're building a streaming platform. That's the first time I'm hearing it. You know, and this is something that happens here in Qatar.
Wait, can you say that again?
Your streaming, your streaming platform.
Oh, okay.
The one you're building, right? So I met you today, and I'm learning that you're building something. You know, so people don't exactly know that people are building exciting things here. We hear it sometimes. We know of Snunu, we know of Talaba, we know all these big guys, but but young people are building exciting things too. So these are like inspired us to say, you know what?
Well, the difference is that Talabat is actually not what we consider not global, like technically international.
Well, it is. No, it is.
Is international, right?
Well, like in the GCC, Middle East.
I think it's it's in Egypt as well.
Yeah. No, it's in everywhere. It's like
it's
all
MENA.
Middle East.
Yeah, but Sununu is actually local.
Yes,
And
exactly.
Rafiq as well. Both of them are.
No, I meant local. Rafiq is local?
Yes.
I thought it was like also. Oh, okay.
They're both local.
Okay.
Interesting. So you know, so the amazing people. So Snowden is building amazing stuff. The young people too who were doing exciting things. It was the first time. Web Summit was the first time I met the Beach Travel team. It's like these guys are doing amazing stuff. The young people like me, they're doing amazing stuff, right? So we're like, okay, there are great people building things, and there seems to be like a disconnect. There's talented people who are not seeing enough people to collaborate with and build something. You know, people are leaving school. The creative people who can do graphic design, videos, you know, but there's like a disconnect. So we're like, okay, you know what? Let's bridge this gap.
Most of these people, the only place they can actually connect, communicate, they see it only in geekdom or geek end.
Exactly.
Which is a shame. You know why? Because that's only one event per year, every few months, and that is sad. You know, by that I mean they don't have another outlet, another creative outlet. You know, you can create media videos for those people. You can do that kind of stuff, but or you can do whatever in terms of technology. Even independent video game developers, the only place they have is where
Where
Geekdom. And that's only it. You know, there is no other place. I mean, sure, you can go to the Web Summit,
Mm-hmm.
but that's only, again, another event per year. But that's only specifically to tech enthusiasts.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the ones who want to rebuild the ecosystem in
Yeah.
Qatar, make it more eco-friendly. You
Mhm.
know, less petrol. And why the hell are you smiling so much? This
I just want to know, are you like the brand ambassador of geekdom for some reason?
I am not the brand ambassador.
Like-
I'm mentioning that how I am.
Do you have like a secret confidential contract that I don't know of, where every time you
if-
utter, like every time you say geekdom, you
No.
get paid?
No.
Like, are you getting infinite money? Like, what is?
Really? We're going there.
Mhm,
Okay.
mhm.
Well, I'm mentioning that it is literally the only event, and that's sad.
No, like you need to
We need more.
understand.
We need more events. That's what I'm saying. We need more
Listen,
events that
like-
can actually contribute and collaborate these people.
You can't build more without having the spirit.
That's the problem.
Mm.
And by
And
spirit,
luckily,
By
luckily,
spirit, do you mean from the people participating in the,
the
events?
people themselves, they need to participate. You cannot just expect to see massive venues and massive, for example, you cannot rely on a web summit or builders tribe or Qatartainment if there's not people wanna go, you know.
That's the problem.
No, it's not a problem, but now
Because
it's getting better now.
I
Like,
mean, it's getting
would
better.
you agree?
Yeah. So the interesting thing about the ecosystem is
Yes.
there are a few events happening here and there. You
Hmm.
know, if it's QFC does some events, QDB does some events, all these people do events, but these events don't exactly allow for people to have a great platform for people to collaborate. You just come and you listen to people talk.
Okay.
You just come and you listen to people talk about their ideas. Oh, we're doing this, we're doing this event. Oh, come and listen. But really, stuff happens
No one's
when,
moving.
you know, after that, and people are struggling to collaborate. You want to run home because I'm tired of listening to people talk for 2-3 hours,
Mhm.
right? But if you're having fun, you're playing games, you're, you know, networking. That's
Or
a
you're
more
just
efficient
drinking and
place.
chatting.
Exactly.
Exactly.
To connect and network with people. That's where we are at as
So-
Builders Tribe.
So let's hear the comments for a bit. If there is an idea, this one's relatable. If there's an idea that sounds good, how do people collaborate and agree on cost and return split?
Okay. So first of all,
Yes.
we just
I don't think we
finished-
have a say on that.
we just finished an
Like,
event.
You don't need to.
Mhm.
Yeah, but
So first of all, most times people make it seem like tech is something that is alien. No, it's not. Anybody can do tech. You
of
know,
course.
if you have an
that's just
idea,
business 101.
exactly. You know,
like
so if you have an idea, you think there's a problem you're experiencing, you can build a tech product, right?
Mhm.
So if you have an idea, you want to build stuff,
Mhm.
you can start out with your idea. Okay, start thinking about it. Okay, what's the something called MVP,
mhm.
minimum viable product? What's the simplest form of this product that you can build out to have people test, have your friends use it, get the feedback from what they're doing. So when you start building out your idea, you can get a co-founder, you know, someone who's excited about the problem with you and ready to solve it.
Mhm,
And
of
once you
course.
guys get going, your products start doing well. You can get, there's a lot of programs in Qatar that's encouraging people to build stuff. You can get grants, you can get fundraising. You know, you just keep growing like that. And one day, hopefully, you can give away some Rolls Royce.
Yeah.
Really?
Like Snow.
Really? You want
Really?
Rolls Royce? Really?
I mean,
Hopefully, you
I
can
don't-
give away some Rolls Royce like Snow.
Oh, don't get me
Now they're
started.
like-
that is the
now they're
most
like giving away,
pretentious-
like-
that is the most pretentious giveaway I can ever think of. I mean, if
I think he wants a Rolls.
no,
Okay.
I'll get the Rolls Royce so I can sell it, and then I'll upgrade this entire place.
Yeah, okay. The fun,
You know, make it a full studio. You know?
Mhm. Yeah.
You know, get some directors' chairs. You know,
The
get-
director already has a chair. What are you
no
talking about?
director chair. I'm talking like full on.
Oh, so you're just gonna get him a more uncomfortable chair to sit on? Okay, yeah. Wow, you're already being greedy. Wow. Okay.
the first.
Business 101, right?
first thing-
Capitalism.
All right,
And this-
all right. I'll get better cameras, maybe not better mics, but still, you know, maybe something else, better
Mhm.
lighting. Who knows?
Yeah,
The eyes are going
What would you do
pretty
with
good.
it?
What are you talking about?
All right, fine.
I would just give it my family. I don't really care about Rolls Royce.
Okay.
I'm good with my Chinese car. You know.
You see, why did you make it sound like that I'm the bad guy over here? Come on.
I mean, says the guy who wanted to give the director an uncomfortable chair, you know?
Mm.
Mm-hmm. See?
Moving on.
Yeah.
Moving on. Oh yeah, one day we'll give
Okay.
away a
So-
Rolls Royce like Sununu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aside from Rolls Royces, which is in your dreams, I
No.
want you to tell us before achieving builder strike.
Mm-hmm.
So you told me you came from Nigeria.
Yes.
So how was the tech community in Nigeria prior to coming to Qatar? So from your experience, like have you ever been to the tech scene? Did you find any problems or
As well
like
as how-
something that you implemented here that might, you know, just make
Mhm.
this livelier?
And how long have you been in Qatar?
I've been in Qatar for 11 months now.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, you're new.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you're still
Okay. I thought like born and raised, you know.
Ah.
But like you have like Nigerian roots, you
Yeah.
know.
So you still have to get your way around. So that's what I'm saying. You are still not used to how things are done here in Qatar.
So I'm learning and I have to learn
Exactly.
very fast.
Oh, yeah.
And it's
Oh,
been
yeah.
an interesting experience.
Mm.
So, but speaking to your question or what you're trying to point at. So the tech ecosystem in Africa, Nigeria specifically, is very exciting. It's high energy.
Mhm.
There's a lot of young people building stuff. When you go
It's
to
amazing.
events, you don't see old people at events. The young people they've kicked out all the old people. It's just young people doing like exciting stuff. So if you go to if you go to an event in Nigeria and you say, "Oh, hi, I'm building this. I'm working on this great idea, a streaming platform. We're doing really great. We're looking to." By the time you come down on stage, you have 20 young people surrounding you, and they
Yeah.
want to talk to you. They want to tell you about what they can
Oh,
do for you. They
man.
want to collaborate.
That's
with you.
I want that. I want
It's an
that.
But also like
exciting
Nigeria
ecosystem.
is like 10 folds the amount of population here. So that's a difference.
Yeah, a bigger country does help in terms of actually getting your idea out there.
But yeah, also another
not
thing.
really.
Yeah.
So it's
like-
not really like a size thing. It's more of a spirit.
Yeah.
So the system.
Yes, we know. India is also great in the tech thing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, for those of you who don't know, Ramiz is behind the scenes today, and he's mentioning that India is great in the tech scene.
Well, yeah, they are actually.
Yeah, India is an amazing.
Got a problem with that, Rahman?
No, I do not.
Okay.
I
Good
do
to
not.
know. Good to know.
But yeah, I'll help. Oh, never mind. We don't. We Qataris don't have anything in tech community.
Well, I mean, like I said, like I think
I mean,
what
the-
we're starting is through gaming. We're starting
I mean,
with
the latest achievement I know we have
for
is
like
the-
gaming centers, tournaments. Like I remember back then when
The latest achievement I
Uh,
know we got is one. I think her name was Asma Al Thani. She just climbed the mountain.
oh yeah, I remember that one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's-
That's a good milestone.
Oh yeah, that's a good milestone, and made by Qatari.
That's good, you know.
Yeah, but still no nothing tech related. I know what I meant.
So did you want a Rolls Royce by saying that? What
Yes,
did
I
you
want a
want?
Rolls Royce by
Oh.
saying that.
You already got a Land Cruiser. Why do you want a Rolls Royce so
I
bad?
don't like Land Cruisers. They're a stereotype of Qatari who buy a Land Cruiser.
Says the guy. Who
That's because I have no choice.
Why
Oh,
don't
you
have,
have
a
no
choice?
choice.
Because
You have an open market. What do you mean you got no choice?
it was the cheapest car at the moment.
Mm.
It was
at the moment.
at the moment that it had a high demand.
If the cheapest car was 200,000, oh my god, does he not know? anyways,
Because I sold my old car and I bought that one immediately.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I did.
Mm-hmm.
I did.
Okay.
I
okay.
did.
No judging. No judging.
I did. I'm gonna replace it for another new car, not a Land Cruiser for sure, and not a Nissan, and not a GMC.
I'm silently judging, but I'm not judging. Okay.
You're always
So,
judging, but okay.
Anyways,
All right, so,
So-
the tech scene in Nigeria.
Mhm.
So you're saying that there's more attention.
So the thing about Nigerians is that Nigerians have spirit. Nigerians are very optimistic. We want to have high energy, right?
Right.
So if you visit Nigeria for the first time, you're going to have so much fun because there's like so many young people who are very excited about whatever it is we want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Nowhere in the world parties like Nigeria. That's how much energy is in Nigeria, Lagos.
Damn.
Right? So it's very exciting. And the young people are really excited about what they're doing. So when we came here, we noticed that, look, there's not a lot of energy here. And this place needs some energy.
Yeah.
you
Man,
know?
tell me about it.
You know?
Sometimes I'm saying like, wake up, people. Yeah, wake up.
It takes time, you know.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
people here are mostly work oriented culture. Like that's what I noticed. Like
Yeah.
a lot of people here are work oriented, and so a lot of them, they build their life around work, so
Yeah.
it's kind of difficult for
To build outside
to
interest.
build something, give them time. But like now more than ever, like slowly people are coming out, people are building ideas.
Mhm.
Take our
The
podcast,
government
for
is
example.
giving them a platform
Yeah.
to encourage them to make ideas, and
Yeah.
they're doing a great job actually.
Take our a podcast, for example.
Yeah.
It actually started as a podcast and then turned into an entertainment platform.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
yeah, like it needs, you know, like all it takes is just, you know, one person to start,
Yes.
and then the other, and then the other, and then the other, and same in Nigeria, and same in Builders Tribe, like,
Yeah.
and every other community industry that is in the country or around the
course.
world. It
Mhm.
just you know, let life just goes its way, and it will just flourish.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're very excited to be a part of that, to add as a catalyst, to act as a catalyst to the ecosystem here. And we actually have been able to encourage people to start things, you know, start their companies, draw people in who are professionals, who are looking for new opportunities to come explore. Some people are like, I don't really know anything about this tech thing. Can I be a part of it? Like, yeah, sure. Attend our events, come meet fellow people like you doing stuff.
Do you believe that you're going to be attending the Web Summit in 2025?
Yes, so I'm going to be at. You have to, if you're in tech, you have to attend
Of
Web
course,
Summit.
of course.
Mhm.
I mean,
Yeah.
our tickets are on sale now, or
Yes, so tickets are on sale now.
Huh?
A couple discounted tickets, but yeah, we're making like nice.
Is there
Okay.
a limited amount tickets, or is it?
So the tickets do sell out. So,
Oh, they
but
do.
you just need to get your tickets, grab your tickets as soon as you can.
Damn.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe towards like the end of the year, January, then maybe tickets.
Okay.
Mm.
Give me a reminder, please. I want to get
will,
some tickets
definitely.
for sure.
And then you can, you know, you got a booth the last time. You got a booth set up, like to show your startup.
For us, no.
Okay, you can.
For my company,
Mhm.
yeah, they did. They did.
I think you can even have like a podcast setup. There's like some sort of deals you can make.
Wait,
Like,
are
so
we
you be a
talking about
media partner.
Qatartainment or Todd? What are we talking about?
Well, Todd, yeah, they
Builders
did.
Tribe?
They were Todd were
I say
in the
Builders
Web
Tribe,
Summit.
Web Summit. So you
yeah.
can be a media partner.
When was
I
the
mean, hey,
when
you
was
know.
the Web Summit?
I don't remember.
February
I've never
20.
been, so
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't say.
Yeah, they were in what do you call it? They were in the Web Summit in
Mhm.
February.
Mhm.
All right, Qatartainment. I hope so, but I doubt there's time.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
So now we got Builders Tribe. You know, we can.
they
I
can
mean,
look us up.
Yeah.
whatever
man.
whatever ideas comes up, you know, that can
yeah.
work.
Yeah, I'll do more stuff. I think one exciting thing we're very happy about is personally I love the Qatar Entertainment.
Mhm.
When I saw what you guys are doing, you guys are bringing geeks together. You guys have your ears. You're paying attention to what's happening in the ecosystem.
You're just bringing people.
Yeah, trying to
Oh,
bring
we're
people
bringing-
to give them more
Qatartainment,
more
bringing people
views.
together.
Mhm. So yeah, so what we're
Yes,
going
I
to do
know.
is
I sound
Can
like
you
a-
stop making a new motto every single episode?
Can you
like-
stop judging me ever?
Oh no, I won't.
Then there you go.
I won't stop.
There you go. We apologize. This is a thing between me
He
and him.
keeps
That's
making a new
okay.
motto every single episode. It's
Okay.
frustrating.
I like to be interactive,
and
Oh no, that's
creative.
okay. We love interactivity.
but you're judging it.
There's a limit. There's a limit.
All right. So,
Yeah.
I'd actually like to go to the Web Summit. Honestly,
Mhm.
I didn't have enough. I don't think I had time, this year, at all. For me, we haven't met that time, did we?
No, we have.
Oh yeah. Because I think at that time I had two things to do.
Mhm.
One, I had to work. Two, I had to be the MC for the cosplay competition.
Oh.
So there was no and geekdom. So there was no time to actually
Opportunity.
do that.
Mhm.
That's cool.
And also, like at the time when I heard about the Web Summit, it was already sold out. So
Mhm.
I never had the opportunity to go. But I heard one of my friends who went there.
You'd think
And-
that you'd think that an event like this would have a walking policy or something like that. I mean,
In what
or
way?
or tickets sold like as you enter or something like that.
No, because they were already sold out on all days
Really?
prior to the starting. Yeah.
And how long is the event normally?
I mean, you know,
week?
kind of like, you know,
It's like 3-4 days.
3-4
yeah.
days.
Yeah.
Okay, that explains.
yeah, 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 like people would come from around the world and just come
Mhm.
out, gather a meetup, and then
Yeah, but then again, it's also good for like population control.
Well, of
'Cause
course.
if you have people just walking,
You know what I love about what I love about this event is the fact that people around the world are coming to Qatar.
yeah,
Mhm.
You know, It honestly makes me feel proud.
Yeah.
But I think I want to go through attention for you,
Okay.
where we have a question. When you attended the Web Summit Qatar 2024, which one of the participating startups caught your attention?
Okay, so there's like a lot of exciting startups,
Mhm.
right? One of the most exciting ones was Bait Travel, so
Mhm.
because it was local,
Mm-hmm.
and there's another startup as well, RB Tech. So that startup is a Nigerian startup, and they are among one of the companies that just incorporated in Qatar.
Okay.
So the founder for RB Tech is currently she's here in Qatar. Her name is Kelechi, and she's already doing amazing work here in the ecosystem as well. So those are like some of the two startups that I like resonated with.
It's good.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great.
I'm actually interested that you're interested in the ecosystem. Are you like environmental friendly or something like that?
How do you
Like
mean?
which
because
in the spectrum do you lean the most?
Because we're
Tech.
noticing that you are keep mentioning the ecosystem,
Mhm.
and that's of course a good thing. You know, we want to be environmental friendly, but so as he said, where are you leaning towards?
So when you say the ecosystem, do you mean the tech ecosystem itself, or so when I say,
guess we just wanted to know the context behind
Yeah.
okay, so when I
your
say
perception of ecosystem.
all right,
Yes.
so when I say ecosystem, so for instance, you an engineer, so like an ecosystem around the
See,
type of
engineer. See,
Oh God, the
So
ego.
there's an
It's been
ecosystem around
Please,
the
may
the
I?
work
Sorry,
you do.
before you continue. The more you say engineer to him, you're feeding his ego right now.
ecosystem.
Mm.
Yes, it's working.
I quit.
Okay.
I quit.
I'm quitting. Oh, great! Finally, guys. Thank you guys for watching.
Yeah. So when
Sounds
we say,
great, man. But yeah.
All right. So the ecosystem.
So when we say ecosystem, it just means like everything around what you do, right? So
Oh,
there's
okay.
there's geekdom.
Yes.
So there's an ecosystem around geekdom. So cosplay guys, people who sell anime stuff, people who do people who make swords.
Okay. Okay.
That's an ecosystem. So there's
Nice
a
one.
tech ecosystem.
Mhm.
So that's what I mean.
Okay. So
by
that okay,
ecosystem.
and I think I got it now. It's in terms of like the surroundings.
Yeah, everything that makes it work. People, government, everything the government is doing, people, everybody coming together to play a role. A part of the ecosystem.
So, I wanted to like ask you like more about tech stuff. What do you think about like the recent tech industry, where it's like now more gearing towards blockchain, gearing towards AI, art, and like just artificial intelligence and blockchain technologies. How do you feel it's gonna impact in general? Especially, you know, Web Summit 2025 is coming as well. Do you think that these two technologies can either greatly improve or decrease, or like, you know, just worsen, you know, the industry in general? What do you think?
And how do you feel about the implementation of AI into phones in general, as when you buy them? Like, let's say Apple is now coming up with Apple Intelligence and
Samsung AI,
Galaxy AI.
you know.
You know, now first you were able to subscribe to that kind of AI source as OpenAI with ChatGPT, all right? But now it's actually coming as part of your
We're
phone.
forcing it on you.
What do you think?
So I think for me, one thing that is consistent with both of these technologies, blockchain and AI, is that there are technologies that come and people get to fight them.
Fight
Right?
them.
Yes. So when the internet first came
Is it
out,
fight or find?
fight against it. Like, oh no, I
Okay,
don't want to
okay.
do this. When the internet first came out, everybody was like, what's this? What's the internet? TV is good. We're doing broadcast TV. TV is exciting.
Oh yeah.
You know, so it's that technology that seems to be the disruptor. You know, it's coming in like, so everybody gets to fight it, but something happens when people try to fight it. Technology, it always somehow just wins. Just so what I personally believe about AI and blockchain is that I think these technologies are here to stay. And the best thing we can do as individuals is find a way to collaborate and find a way to use AI to make our work efficient.
Exactly. Now, this is what some people don't understand. People are not being replaced by AI. They have to use AI tools. When we first did an AI episode, when AI was starting to become, I think it was last year, it was
There
starting
was
to
just ChatGPT 1.
exactly.
Yeah.
Now there's multiple sources now. Like it's part of the norm. You have to use AI
Mhm.
as part of your daily life
Yeah.
in,
Yeah, like
in
now I
content
see-
creation and media
Mhm.
and all and marketing, advertising.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My coworkers now, I'm seeing them like using AI technology. Um, a lot of people I know that are like now dependent on like I think people have said it before,
Mhm.
since before the internet came in, when the
Mhm.
internet came in, and now artificial intelligence and blockchain.
Mm.
It's a tool at the end of the day.
Yeah.
It's not a
tool.
lifestyle.
It's
Mhm.
not a person.
It's yeah, like now we're seeing Tesla's robots.
Mhm.
You saw that one,
Yeah.
where it's
which
like,
which he robbed from iRobot apparently.
Uh-huh.
but like at the end of the day, it's a tool. If you're just gonna keep seeing it as, oh, it's gonna replace us, oh, it's gonna replace us. No, it's not gonna replace you. It's just a tool. You know,
Yeah.
there will always gonna be demand for human workforce. There's
Oh, yeah.
always it might be less, but there's always gonna be. It will never
I mean,
go
sure,
away.
they made it. They are making it. But in the end of the day, it's not going to replace the workforce.
Even
Yeah.
the next 1,000 years. No,
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
So the world actually runs or depends on humans. You know, it's like social media. The
Yes.
more we do social media, the more there's a demand for more human connection and interaction.
Of course.
You know, it's the same thing with AI. So when AI started, everybody seemed to be a genius if you're using AI. Now using AI is the norm.
It's like,
Yes.
yeah.
If you're not careful, you
It's like
sound like
using
you're
a-
using AI.
It's like using any regular app.
yeah, you
Yeah.
need to be a little more creative now, even when you're
now
using
it's in
AI.
your social
Because,
media.
like,
Yeah,
you
it's
have
been
to-
Snapchat. It's in, I don't know if it's in WhatsApp.
Now they're
now.
in AI in
It's
your
on WhatsApp
SMS
now.
It's in
app.
WhatsApp now?
Mhm.
Oh, come on.
Like you can
Oh,
just
yeah,
ask
that's right.
WhatsApp.
ChatGPT is
Chat-
also on
Yeah, like
WhatsApp.
a WhatsApp Meta GPT setup.
Oh, come
That's like
on.
questions and stuff.
And now Google is like implementing their
Like Gemini
AI
system.
on the SMS app. You can now just
Yeah, it's
chat
called
through-
Gemini or Gemini.
Like, but like you don't even need a dedicated app, or you need to have the Google app. It's on your, if you have an Android phone,
Mhm.
it's
Mhm.
on the Messages app. So
Interesting.
you just have it. You can just type it out. You know.
Mhm.
At this point, people are actually afraid of AI, but they're not, or they're comfortable with AI. It depends on how you're using the prompt.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We're comfortable with the tools, but we're not comfortable with the capitalism of these tools.
Right.
The way companies are capitalizing these tools, using it for financial gain. That is the problem.
The problem is people gotta eat. You know, people gotta eat.
But
man.
look who's eating the most.
Oh yeah, good point.
That's
I don't.
the question.
I don't disagree. I don't disagree.
Yeah,
Mhm.
like who's eating the most, you know? Like you can be creative with it, you can work on it. You know, that definitely you can do that.
Is Open AI an open source, or is it subscription based or something like that?
It's closed sourced AI tool.
Yeah.
There is a subscription model,
Mhm.
subscription services.
Does it differentiate when using the free service?
Yeah, it does.
Yes, it does. In terms of efficiency and reliability,
Speed.
yes.
Speed, efficiency, like more
Yeah.
how
And I,
complex.
and I know
problem to
there's
solve.
credits, like how many times you can use it, or prompts, or anything else like that, when using ChatGPT or OpenAI.
So I think they've taken off that limitation. It's just not as smart as the paid one.
Exactly.
Just not as
Exactly,
smart
which is
as the paid one.
Do you have any comments?
Well, some person asked about how is Builders Tribe helping people that wants to get into tech with goal of building. They hosted a virtual event recently. What's it about? Have you guys hosted?
Yes. So
Yes.
we had a virtual event recently. It's called How to Tech, right? So most people once they're out of school, they don't really know what to do. But most people have like skills from school. Most people study whatever it is you studied in school. Somehow you can
Which
get
is
to
tech
work
related.
in tech. Exactly. You can work in tech even if you're a creative. You fine arts, graphic design. You can work in tech, right? So we currently have people who are working in different organizations, people who are building different things in tech, or people who even are like staff in different companies, and they could plug you in. You come in, you have conversations with them, looking for an opportunity. There's an opportunity in the organization, of course, to put your word in for you, you know. But tech is just all about being like excited about solving problems. Excited about solving a problem, you can collaborate with people who are solving the problem.
This reminds me of, you know, when university and have like lots of societies
Ah,
where there was like video game society, anime, board games.
there's never
ish-
that one community, huh?
like there were like loads and loads of communities that just made by students, and just with the goal of just meeting people and just having a common thing.
That's good.
So I'm glad that I'm seeing like since I came back from the UK, coming here.
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm seeing more communities that is just not only based in university.
Exactly.
I'm just seeing regular 9 to 5 people have full-time jobs, just giving themselves 1 hour of their day just to build something, just to hang around with someone, like I know, like that's the thing, we have busy lives,
Yeah.
we're getting old, we're gonna like build families, we have a career, our own careers, personal careers,
Yeah.
and so having just a space that is isolated from all real like reality obligations to just relax, do having like it's really hard, like it's really really hard, like so it is really nice to see something like or geekdom or seeing web summit, seeing literally anything, just
Something that can actually, that there are outlets, platforms, or anything else that can actually support the tech community.
that has
Yeah.
nothing to do with just real life things, just niche things.
Yeah.
If you're interested, go in. You're not, don't go, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
We
like
just have
supporting a
fun.
podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Okay.
you're right. Yeah,
Okay. I mean, think of it this way: if we didn't have this podcast,
Mhm.
you would not have the opportunity to actually speak about Builders Tribe, and they
Yeah.
wouldn't have more than other than just Instagram
Mm-hmm.
to actually discuss.
New audience even.
Oh yeah.
okay.
Okay.
So we're gonna wrap up for this episode. So Michael, it's really nice we have you to talk with us this time.
We really enjoyed learning more about the Web Summit Builders Tribe, and we're actually hoping to have you again, and anyone from the Builders Tribe community. We're hoping to meet the Builders Tribe community actually,
Yes.
and maybe we'll come down to Al Fardan. We'll hang out with you guys and
Certainly.
stuff.
You
Oh,
need
yeah.
to come to Alpha Dan Center on the 29th.
I'm coming. Come here.
Everybody is coming.
Come here.
Everybody's
Come here.
registering now.
Okay.
Yeah.
After this episode.
Oh,
Yeah,
boy, no, I swear, I said I'm quitting, but fine. You convinced me. I'll see what I can do.
All right. So yeah, so I think people can follow us on social media, right? You
Alright.
can go to
Mhm.
your Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter. It's Builders Tribe at Builders Tribe HQ.
Yeah.
Everywhere on social media, on YouTube as well.
All is one word. Builders Tribe
Yes,
HQ.
all one word. Builders Tribe HQ. Everywhere we're doing exciting stuff on the 29th. We're currently selling tickets for the event on the 29th.
Mhm.
So it's just 50 real. You just get a ticket, just come have fun with like fellow people who are building cool stuff
Yeah.
and
Cool.
network with people and get opportunities. Who knows what can come out from those.
Nice.
Yes.
All right.
Definitely.
I'm really excited, guys. Thank you so much for bringing me up
Thank
on
you
this
so much for
episode.
coming.
I'm definitely going to share with our community members. I think there are people who are building exciting stuff that I'll be happy to come on the podcast.
Well, of course.
Happily,
of
yeah,
course.
happily hearing
We
you
welcome
coming.
anyone who's actually interested in being part of Qatartainment's podcast, the tech community, the anime community, the movie community, the gaming community, the gaming. Oh, there's so many communities in here.
And tech startups.
Yeah.
Tech startups.
So yeah, definitely.
Ghanem, you want to add anything or?
Well, I'm coming for your event. Hope inshallah.
Awesome.
You know, I would love to come. This is fun. I really enjoyed hearing your context from where you came from, how was the spirit, how you wanted to do it.
And we hope you stay a
And-
long time in Qatar. Honestly,
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah. This
Hope you don't stay of just. Hope you stay for more.
Oh yeah, the tech community needs more people like you. To be
Yeah.
honest. Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, thank you guys for watching.
Thanks guys for watching. Don't
Yes.
forget to like and subscribe. Make sure to click that subscribe button and make sure to follow us on Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, all over. And make sure to follow Qatartainment as much as you can. And we'll be back soon next week for another fun-filled episode of Qatartainment. See you all next week.
Bye bye.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.